So the 2020 NFL Draft has finally been completed. Some fans were ecstatic with the selections that their team made, other fans not so much. Today we're gonna see what happens if we simulate 10 years into the future. Will these franchises look back on this draft and say they ended up loving it? Or will these franchises end up saying they can't even look back to this infamous week because it just hurts too much how badly they drafted? Welcome back, you beautiful people. Thank you for clicking on this video. It's your boy CK. Today I gotta give a quick shout out to MF Maddox for making this roster, man. I know it took him a while. If you guys download this, make sure to give it a like. For the most part, I want to focus on the brand new quarterbacks like Joe Burrow, Tua, but that's not the main focus of the video, man. I want to see which rookies end up having the best careers. It could be Chase Young, it could be Jonathan Taylor, it could be Jerry Jeudy, number of wide receivers to choose from. Let's just see what happens, man. I'm curious what the league's looking like 10 years from now.
6.5 hours later.
Alright, so here we go. 10 years into the future. You can see it at the bottom of the screen, 2029. The Bengals are one of the worst teams in the league. I can't recognize any of these people, man. Let's see if Joe Burrow's still the quarterback. No, nigga! What happened? You telling me within 10 years, the #1 overall pick from LSU is out of the league? Alright, the best quarterbacks in the league. We have Lamar, we have Mahomes on the Jaguars. We have Tua, 97 overall. We have Justin Herbert, 96 overall on the Colts. Nate Kruger, okay, Kyler's a 95. Josh Allen's a 94. Watson's a 93. Okay, there's Joe Burrow. He's on the Giants. Let's look at the legacy leaderboard. Tom Brady, of course, 6 Super Bowls. I mean, you can't really beat that. But look at Lamar. He's second for current QBs ahead of Drew Brees. All right, but we're worried about the guys that were in the draft. That is the focus of today's video. And look at Burrow. Barely beating out Tua. He has 1 Super Bowl on his resume. 7 yearly awards. Tua's right behind him. He has 2 Super Bowls. 4 yearly awards. So the top 2 quarterbacks are top 2 in terms of legacy. All right, let's see who else we can find. Justin Herbert, the next quarterback, he has a Super Bowl on his resume. That is crazy. But Madden's predicting that 3 of these quarterbacks are going to win a Super Bowl in their career within the first 10 years. That is crazy. I'm looking. Okay, there he is. Jordan Love. He's on the Packers division rival. I'm looking for Jalen Hurts. Did he end up winning the Super Bowl for the Eagles? Probably not, because yeah, none of these quarterbacks have any Super Bowls. All right, let's see in terms of running backs, rookie running backs. How did they end up doing? I'm looking for him. I have, okay, there he is, DeAndre Swift. He won a Super Bowl with the Dolphins, maybe? I don't know. It doesn't really say, but hey, first running back that we've seen win a Super Bowl. J.K. Dobbins, you know, he has a high legacy, doesn't have any awards or Super Bowls, but that means he's been doing pretty well. He's above the likes of Miles Sanders, who's a free agent. So you telling me he didn't win a Super Bowl with the Eagles? AJ Dillon won a Super Bowl. It's not clear whether he won it with the Chargers or with the Packers, but he has one on his resume. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, probably my favorite running back in this year's draft. I just love the way he plays. But unfortunately, he doesn't have any Super Bowls or championships or awards. Jonathan Taylor was the 3rd running back selected in this year's draft, but his legacy score is not too good. Cam Akers nowhere to be found. Hopefully that's not the case in real life, but look at Mike Evans, bro. His legacy score is twice as much as the next dude. All right, but we're looking for guys that were drafted, so let's see if we can find any of them. Higgins from Clemson, he has 2 Super Bowls on his resume. So Madden thinks Higgins is gonna be the best wide receiver from this draft class. That's crazy. Okay, let's see who else we can find. Is this Tyler Johnson, drafted in round number 5? I think it is. He has a Super Bowl on his resume. He's the 2nd best wide receiver from this draft class, according to Madden. This is crazy. KJ Hamler, the 3rd best wide receiver from this draft class, according to Madden. CeeDee Lamb has a Super Bowl. He played on Dallas for his whole career. That means the Cowboys won a Super Bowl in my lifetime. So much pain! Denzel Mims, a guy I wouldn't have minded the Eagles taking in round 2. He has a Super Bowl on his resume. Henry Ruggs III, no Super Bowls, but he does have a yearly award. Maybe he won Rookie of the Year. Maybe he won Best Wide Receiver. Either way, pretty solid career. 642, not a bad legacy score. Justin Jefferson, he's on the Cowboys? How you start with the Vikings and move to the Cowboys, man? He has a Super Bowl too. Jerry Jeudy, no Super Bowls, but yeah, 410, not too shabby, especially when you see who's like right next to him. Juju. Where is Jalen Reagor? We drafted this man in round number 1 Where is he? You can't tell me this man did not eat. Okay, there's Laviska Shenault. And finally, Jalen Reagor. He's on the Browns. No Super Bowls. That means the Eagles probably didn't win. Or at least in his first few years, man. Very, very sad to see. As for tight ends, okay, we have Travis Kelce somehow still in the league. So Devin Asiasi, that's who Madden thinks will be the best tight end from this draft class, man. Very nice legacy score. Cole Kmet, number 2, even though he was the first tight end drafted, still a very nice career for him. Dalton Keene, the 3rd best tight end from this draft class, according to Madden. Not bad. All right, so I knew Jedrick Wills would be nasty, but 2nd in terms of legacy score for all left tackles is nasty. There's Andrew Thomas. He has a championship on his resume and a yearly award. And then Becton, okay, for the Jets, he has a pretty decent legacy score. Where's Tristan Wirfs? Is he a right tackle? Let's go. Let's check the right tackles. Yes, he is. 3rd best legacy score for all right tackles. Been very solid career. And there's Isaiah Wilson. Not far behind him. We're looking for Austin Jackson. Unless he was a left tackle and I'm just absolutely ridiculously stupid.
Yes, sir.
There he is. I'm a dumbass. He was the 2nd best left tackle. 2 Super Bowls on his resume, man. So maybe the Dolphins ended up trading him or something, you know, just like they did with Tunsil. So Chase Young was the 8th best in terms of legacy score for all defensive ends, man. He has a championship on his resume. 4 yearly awards is disgusting. Okay, there's Kalavon Chasen. He's gonna be the best right end according to Madden. I thought he was a linebacker, but I guess he can play both positions. He must be incredible in terms of rushing the passer. 3 yearly awards. I'm looking for guys like Gross Matos. Where's Uche? Where's Epineza? Where's Darrell Taylor? Like, there's a lot of people we're missing out on right now. This is kind of sad. Like, unless they're linebackers or D tackles, you know, people change positions all the time. That could definitely be what it was. The Cowboys once again. They keep getting the best rookies. This is unbelievable. Like, he was drafted to the Falcons, ends up on the Cowboys, wins a Super Bowl, and has 6 yearly awards. Derek Brown, the 2nd best D tackle according to EA. He has 1 yearly award on his resume. Amazing legacy score. Look at Javon Kinlaw, man. 3rd best D tackle. But where's Blacklock? Where's Davis? Where's Madubuike? Where is Neville Gallimore, bro? I don't know, man. This is tough. Man's predicting a lot of these guys to fizzle out, man. I don't know how to feel about that. Isaiah Simmons, the best MLB in the league. 1 championship, 8 yearly awards, and Kenneth Murray right behind him. 2 Super Bowls on his resume, 5 yearly awards, just nasty. Look at the 3rd one, Patrick Queen. This draft was insane for linebackers. That's pretty much what EA is telling us. 1 Super Bowl for the guy from Baltimore. 7 yearly awards. The moment I've been waiting for, the cornerbacks. My favorite position, Okudah, Henderson, Terrell. These are the names we're looking for. Not to mention Arnett, Ibenogini. So the best cornerback from this draft class, according to Madden, is CJ Henderson. The 9th overall pick. I mean, yeah, I don't see how you can really just be mad at that because he was in the top 10 picks. It makes sense he would have an amazing career. AJ Terrell, the 2nd best corner. Another 1st round pick, another top 20 pick. But another guy that's on a different team than the team that drafted him. So the Falcons looks like they letting a lot of their talent just go. But you know, how many guys 10 years into their career are still playing for the same team that they were drafted on? So it makes sense. Jeff Okudah, okay, 1 championship, 1 yearly award. He's pretty much the 3rd best cornerback from this draft class. That's not a bad career. I think this is Jalen Johnson. So he's the 4th best cornerback from this draft class. And then Ibenogini, not too far behind him. He's on the Cowboys, another rookie on the Cowboys now. Where is Christian Fulton? A guy that I wanted the Eagles to take, you know, in the 2nd round. You know, looking back, I still would have liked to take him. But, you know, hey, the quarterbacks, they got this Taysom Hill, you know, on steroids idea with Jalen Hurts. So I'm not going to second guess it. I want to see where he ended up. I want to see where Trayvon Diggs ended up, you know, Stephon Diggs' brother. Where's Arnett? Where are these guys, okay? You can't tell me their legacy score was this low. Xavier McKinney, the best free safety from this draft class, not too surprising. Antoine Winfield Jr. at the 2nd best free safety from this draft class. He has a Super Bowl on his resume. Julian Blackmon, okay, I see you. The 3rd best free safety from this draft class. And then Ashton Davis, the 4th best free safety, straight from the Jets. Unfortunately, he's a free agent right now. But hey, you know, that can mean anything. That can mean he's in line for a huge contract. You never know. Grant Delpit has a Super Bowl on his resume, 2 yearly awards, and he is predicted to be the best strong safety from this draft class. 3rd round pick from the Rams, Terrell Burgess, predicted to be the 2nd best strong safety with 2 yearly awards on his resume. And then Jeremy Chin, the 3rd best safety, started in Carolina, ended up in Green Bay. So you guys should try it out for yourselves, simulate 10 years into the future, and see what happens to these rookies' careers. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new.